Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krager, and this is Alpha Bravo. And today we get the special Very White Imitation stream because, well, I'm got a little stopped up. But anyway, we're going to go over the last of the Star Raiders Walmart collection because somehow I collected all of them because they went on clearance. But, yeah, first up we're looking at Nightstrike. This is a recolor of the Siege Rat Bat. And this is supposed to be the RID 2015 character. The only resemblance is that it's a bat and it has the same color scheme. That's about it. But we still got one. I mean, let's see, wings flap, feet go up. He can kind of look up. Kind of look up while he's flying. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. But yeah, if you got a Rat Bat, you know what this guy does. So, let's go ahead and look at the cassette/shield mode. And here we got Nightstrike in his cassette mode, and it's just as disappointing as Rat Bat was. You got the see everything syndrome. Yeah. He can pop that out and use him as a shield. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, you could also flip these out, as well as flip the weapons peg. And you get kind of a claw weapon, or maybe some sort of weird plasma ball attack. Yeah. A lot of this is in the imagination. So, yeah, not a whole lot to say about his cassette mode. Alright, let's go ahead and get our final decision. So, is this our new IDW G1 Nightstrike? Well, since how it's the only figure for it, even though he didn't appear in G1 or IDW, he did do RID 2015, so this is the only RID 2015 Nightstrike, so congratulations. I'll stick it with the rest of the cassettes. Even though I like the Masterpiece scale better for Chug, this is the only one of this guy. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Next up in the Star Raider set is the Calcitron. And this is just a blue-white rendition of the Magnus, or whatever this guy's name was. I picked him up on clearance, and he didn't have any of its accessories, but this was the original. This is a repaint, slight remold. So it was really the first time reviewing this mold. It's not too bad. This is, of course, the Rock Lord spin-off, and also supposed to be the weaponizer of this round, because, you can pop off the limbs and pop them onto other people, and yada, yada, yada. So, turn them around. Not too bad. The back of the head is kind of hollow. Kind of see in there, the back's hollow. That's because it's just got a fold up the legs car transformation back there, but overall, not too bad. Of course, you like articulation, because you kind of got to pry this out of socket if you want this to move the arm out, to butterfly out, but that's really just meant to be locked there, so not a lot of movement in the shoulders. Got a good bicep, and not much in the wrist. Just have waist, legs can do whatever you want. Super leg bend because of transformation, and some ankle tilts. That's that's all you really need, actually. But that arm doesn't want to stay on now, of course, because I'm filming. But yeah, so that's Calcitron. All right, let's look at the car mode. And here's Calcitron in his car mode, and it looks pretty cool. Very rocky, very rolly. Yeah, not too bad. The fact that they hollowed out the back of his head makes it, well, more disguised there. But yeah, that's about it. His axe stows up there. Yeah, he rolls. Get 360. Not a whole lot to say. We'll bring in what I have of the other guy. And you see that they did a lot of color and plastic changes. Yeah. But otherwise, the only mold change was the head. The vehicle is pretty much the same. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our final determination. So, is this our new IDW G1 Calcitron? Sure. Well, he doesn't exist in any continuity except for the toy bio, so... But this, you want a Calcitron? This is your Calcitron. Alright. Let's go on to our final figure. And finally, we've got the Thundertron. So, this, of course, is a slight repaint of the original issue of the Thundertron mold in Legacy. But I think there's enough extra paint to make it worth it. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Actually, a really fun toy to play with, too. Let's throw that in there. Got the Star Seeker or Star Raider patch on the back. Yeah, not too bad. Pretty cool. Lots of articulation. Yeah. A little bit of ankle tilt, not a lot, but it's enough to get a good A stance, so it works. He's a little bit limited by how much his thigh can go forward because of the lion face, but yeah, not too bad. Like I said, I like it. This is pretty fun. I also like the added feature that you can pop these up and have extra attack claws. Don't know if that was supposed to be canon, but I like it. I find it useful. He's a pirate. He should be able to find other ways to cheat. And of course, he's got his hook here. You can also give him his peg leg by tearing that off. It's a 5mm port. And it will snap on when you put it on, so if you stick it on there and it keeps falling off, just kind of shove it a little bit more and it should click in. You can then take his foot, stick it on the sword where you got this port and this peg. Just put that on there so you can store the foot while you've got him peg legging it. Put my stage back together. But yeah, pretty neat. Alright, we'll bring in the original from the Prime mold when they first tried to do the Star Seeker thing. This one is the Alpha Trizor recolor from the Collectors Club and BotCon. I picked it up because it was cheap. I really didn't have any interest in the character. And you can see some of the things they took out, like the new one doesn't have the flap up here for the crest. And you can see subtle differences up here. His claws have to fight behind him. They can't really help with a foe in front of him. You did get 2 extra swords with this one, though. And his primary sword was a mechanical choppy sword, so that was kind of neat. And, of course, you could still do the peg leg thing with the original. The original didn't have a hook, though. So, give one to the new guy. So, and you can probably just flip this peg over and stick it on here. So you can still have that. Stick the foot on the sword storage. Ugh, takes a little bit of work, but there we have it. So, yeah. I actually like the appearance of the new one a lot better. This one, his side shields come down a bit further, so it looks more like an overcoat, trench coat. That is kind of cool. This one just has the tails of the coat. The sides got shortened, but overall, I still like it. Alright, let's do the cat mode. And here we have Thundertron is Thundercat mode. No, I am not going to quit making those jokes. So, he looks pretty good. You turn him around here. Everything closes out pretty well. I like how the top mane kind of all flows. That's pretty cool. The legs are really good. Everything closes out pretty well. He looks good. Got good sword storage back there. It sticks really well. Yeah. I've got no complaints. I mean, everything moves like his legs. You got an extra joint back here to do things with, yeah. And of course, these are pretty movable themselves. You can also kind of peg those in if you want to. And, make them more solid there. Of course, that kind of restricts the movement. But yeah, I actually really like this guy. I mean, I wasn't too hip with the idea with him, when it was, prime time, but this United one, it surprised me. I'm actually really glad I picked up the set for him. So, yeah, looks really good. Feels good in hand. Get his back end situated here. Yeah. We'll bring in the Alpha Trizor. Alpha tries too hard. Yeah. Anyway. You can get a comparison of the two, and one thing that really strikes me is that the front paws is really just this with the old mold. That's just that, and that kind of covers the fact that you don't have much on, except for bony legs. There's not any extra joints in the back legs to give it a cat articulation. You just kind of flip the legs all the way around and put them down. It's kind of a mess, actually. I can see, let's do a 360 with both of them. And you kind of see that why I really like the new one a lot better. And just look at that front end. I mean, that's, to me, that says it all. All right. Let's go ahead and do our final determination. So, is this our new Aligned Universe Thundertron? I'm going to say yes. The gimmick just doesn't really work. I really didn't like that gimmick. And plus, I like the claw storage here better. And plus, the functionality of being able to attack forward with him. I know that's not an important part of his character, but I like it. And this one has a hook. I mean, this one is just all piratey, more all around more piratey than the original Prime. So, our new Star Raider, Star Seeker Captain is the Legacy United Thundertron. And you get the 3-pack, you can get the other 2 guys too, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that wraps up the Star Raiders, so let's wrap up this video. And one more cool thing about Thundertron is that there is 2 slots up there that you can peg in Nightstrike, so he can have his bat on his shoulder to be extra piratey. So, again, another thing the Prime one can't do. So, overall, I like him. He is probably the best pirate of the set. I won't think about that too much, because Filtra's still pretty good, of course, because I love that Air Razor mold. But anyway, thanks for joining us today on the AB Skull Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.